Another day hard at work in the knife shop. I need a break. You're a good boy, Breezy. You're a good boy. Come on. You had enough? All right, I am heat treating the dinner skinner, and I'll have it in the oven, the tempering oven, here in just a minute, and then I'm going to drill the holes and probably get around to grinding the bevels on that nessmuk. And I got to sit down and order a brass finger guard for the hidden tang knife that I'm going to be building. Well, the dinner skinner is in the tempering oven, and I'm kind of messing around a little bit with the hidden tang, seeing how I got to adjust these, I don't know, shoulders. And I know how I'm going to, see, I won't be able to buff. I can sand these some, and I have a little bit, but I can't get them really shiny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to acid etch this blade, and then I'm going to sand off all the flat spots. So this will not be an acid etched blade, but what it will have is these areas below the scrolling will be acid etched, and this, the ivy, will be shiny because I'll sand the acid etching off of it, and everywhere else will be shiny. So there's that. Now I've been debating on what kind of wood to use, and I have this chunk of spalted tamarind stabilized. I think I'm going to use this. With a brass finger guard. And I'd never done this before, so all I can think of is to drill a hole down through here and then slowly but surely fit it to this tang, slide it over, and then slide my brass guard in here and then shape that to the size first that I want the handle to be, the diameter, the oval, and then bring this down to the size of the finger guard and epoxy it on, drill maybe 2 1/8" brass pinholes, maybe one up here, maybe 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe, I don't know yet, one day at a time. But anyway, I'm just kind of messing with that a little bit. And this, I'm going to, I don't know if we discussed wood. I have a deposit on this. So today I'm going to get the holes drilled and possibly the bevels ground. I don't know yet. I'm going to do a little bit. And you would not believe how stinking humid it is out here, man. Okay, you want to see the cat bite me? Here we go. Oh, okay. No biting. That's interesting. This is like a dog, rubbing the belly like a dog. Who would have thunk? This cat is very much like a dog. You're gonna fall off there, shop cat. You know what? I just realized that my dog, I'll tell you what, I am gonna knock this dog out if he is eating that. He's not. Okay. What is Breezy? Because we have had you know, I don't hit my dog often, but I have told him and 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 told him not to eat the cat's food. Well, yesterday he ate a whole can of that cat's food, and I don't give this cat a whole can. What I do is set the can down, and she eats, you know, a few bites out of it, as much as she likes. And at the end of the day, I give the rest of the can to Roof Cat, which I feed just outside that wall there. Here, let me see if you can see around here. See those stairs? That's where I stand, those stairs right there when I feed Roof Cat. And that's where she eats, is just right above there. So I give the rest of the can and some dry food to Roof Cat, and everybody's happy. Everybody gets their fill, and you know, I'm not breaking the bank feeding cats. But we have gone around and around and around, and yesterday I finally had to do it. I had to smack him really hard on the butt. It was too late. He'd already ate the cat's food, but I caught him nose in the can, so he knew what he was getting hit for. And I had the kitty litter scoop in my hand, so that's what he got clobbered with. And today, you'd think he would learn, right? About an hour ago, I set her food down there, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he knew not to touch that cat's food. He gets plenty of food at the house, plenty of food. And as soon as I turned my back, he had his nose in her food, eating it, and I smacked him again, this time with my hand. And I smacked him pretty hard, so I kind of think it may be over. I hate hitting a dog, but you know, you got to have the upper hand in a dog-person relationship. You have to be the master. So sometimes you got to do master stuff. And from what I understand, there is no master concerning a cat. She's the master. Anyway, okay. Let me get to work on this. I'm going to get my holes drilled and get it mounted on the grinding jig, the bevel grinding jig. Here we go. All right, got the holes drilled. Got some dicum on both sides so I can set my plunge line and my grinding bevels. So I'm gonna let that dry about 5 minutes, and then I'll get to setting the lines up. Okay, I've got the bevels ground. And I just heard the tempering oven ding, so that knife is ready to be cleaned up and handles put on. And it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna come back out here and mess around a little bit. I'm not gonna work too hard. Wednesday is my, when I go to whittle it on my eyeball. So after Wednesday, I won't be able to come out here for, I don't know, the doctor will tell me how long I gotta stay out of dusty conditions. And so I will transition from this shop over to my motorcycle welding, everything else shop. And I think I may start taking the motorcycles apart and waxing on the bikes, cleaning them up, polishing chrome, and, you know, just doing the spring cleaning in fall, in winter, while I have time. Unless the doctor says, you know, after a few days I can come out here. Because this gentleman has already given me a deposit on that knife. I like the bevels come out really nice on that. All right. So have a good Sunday, everybody. I'm going to go sit in my front porch. And my wife is raking the yard. Maybe I can convince her to quit raking and come sit in the front porch with me.